Hello adventurers, Brad here, back with episode 1 of season 3 of the Budget Adventure Show. We're just travelling through the small mountain town of Yakandanda at the moment. Very historic town, back in the day, mining and everything else. But we're heading over to the Buffalo River, Lake Buffalo, and going to go up the back to find a little reserve where we can camp, spend a night, do a bit of mountain fishing, and well, come on, up we go. I've no us to give away here, but I'm going to go anyway. Yeah, do a bit of mountain fishing and basically get away from COVID for a weekend. So, gonna head from here across to Myrtleford. Roxy's chomping at the bit, aren't you? You want to be here? No, wrong window. The window. Up the hill. Yeah, we're gonna head over there and yeah, do a bit of fishing, but we'll stop along the way and point out some sights and yeah, get out in the bush. Lake Buffalo and Buffalo Rivers situated down below Mount Buffalo, which is a real high, rugged granite outcrop mountain range. Definitely going to do a trip up there on the bike, hopefully in season 3. But yeah, definitely a fantastic location to visit. And yeah, we'll leave the little town of Myrtleford behind and get up to Lake Buffalo, have a bit of a look around there. And yeah, press on to Buffalo River and camp for the night. And here we are, beautiful Lake Buffalo. First little stopover, heading up to the Buffalo River and the campground up there. Look at it. Redfin, yellow belly. A couple of weeks ago on Facebook, I seen someone caught a, I think it was a 95 centimetre cod. So there's definitely some big fish in here. But yeah, unfortunately, same as William Hovell. No camping on the lake bed or the surrounding areas, which is unfortunate. There's toilets up there. Again, all your picnic tables, the joints mowed. It's a fantastic little spot to be, spend the day, but you just can't camp here tonight. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to keep on heading further upriver and get away from the lake itself, which is a real shame because yeah, it'd be great to spend the night here. And it is early, so there's going to be a lot of water skis and that come up here too, because you've got all that room to get out there and ski as well, and fish up in the back reaches where you get a bit more of the trees and the structure for those big fish to be hiding under. But that's it for here. We're going to keep on heading up Buffalo River Road to Abbey Yard Road, and that'll get us to the Blades Reserve. Well, look what we have here. This little place is called the Blades. Fantastic little reserve set up after the fires went through at Abbey Yard. Delp or Vic Water, whoever, Goulburn Valley Water, whoever managed it, has spent a bit of money putting road base and that down. A couple of fire pits, picnic tables, creek just down there. We'll do a bit of fishing later, but fantastic spot. This is the smaller of the three. The next two up are a bit larger space, more pits and that, and more room for people. So it's one of them things. You come in, this one's full, got people in it. You can go to the next one. There's plenty of space up there. So yeah. Oh, that mountain air. You can see a lot of the bush is still trying to recover from the fires, and even though it's been 2 years, still a lot of dead timber around. And birds. Anyway, we're going to get set up, and yeah, we'll get into some fishing. Welcome back, campers. You would have seen from the Tipperary trip I had the old gas hot water system that I hung on the side, where it worked real well. Having to take a gas bottle with you, having to put it in and out after you showered and everything else. I thought, and I think at the time I was talking about getting some sort of internal gas system put in. Well, Coleman have made a little Instaheat now. It's not the newer model, I bought it second hand off Facebook Marketplace, but it runs on these little green bottles, the same as the stove, so I've always got 2 or 3 of them with me at all times. I had to cut a little bit of the mattress out to make it fit, make things fit, but it's still got plenty of space in there, so so far it's been real good. They've got a lithium built-in battery for your igniter, so it comes with a little 12 volt and a 240 volt charger for that, just to charge your battery up. You don't have to worry about the D batteries and the other one going flat, which is fantastic. Get that back in there. Come on. And it's just as easy to turn the knob on. I haven't got the gas in, obviously, and it'll ignite. The motor, or that whizzing you heard, is the other good thing about this. Accessories out. Your standard shower rose head. Unlike the other gas hot water systems, it doesn't have an on-off on the handle itself, which can make you chew through a bit of water, but all you have to do is just put the rose head in the bucket while you're soaping up or whatever else, and the water can just circulate, and you might have to just back the temp off a little bit as it gets hotter and hotter. That's the rose head. These come with a built-in pump, so you don't need your 12 volt pump or anything to feed it. Plugs in there, little pump on there. If you're camping on a river or something like that, you can go get a bucket of water. That's a 20 litre bucket, that's plenty enough for a shower. But you can do that. But even though I've still got the water tank in here, one little accessory that comes with as well is a mains plug-in as well. So if you're at a caravan park or something, even though you probably use the showers there, but if you've got mains water, you can plug into that. It'll run the hot water service as well. Thank you. Or I can just plug it into my pump, and I've got the 30 litres there, so I've got 2 nights of showering if you're out in the desert country or nowhere near water. So that's why I went for this model, just the different applications, different uses, and being able to do several different things with a couple of different attachments. If you're close enough to the water, you could even drop that into the creek, but I don't want to be that close. So I've only got Yoki strapped in here. It can be taken out. It's a matter of sticking that in there, and you got hot water instantly. So like the new unit's about $350 from BCF. I've only paid $150 for this second hand, and it come with all this sort of stuff. So so far so good. Showering in the bush. Biggest concerns is I haven't got the end on that because I broke the end. But biggest concerns I got are these little plastic. They're only really plastic push-in fittings with friction, and this little plastic gripper there to hold it in place. You're not dealing with a lot of pressure. The pump's only about a 4 litre per minute pump, so it's at the bottom end of the pump pressure that you can get, not like the 11 up there where you can wash your car with that one. I wouldn't mind trying to find something different. Since it's hard mounted in here, I wouldn't mind taking it out of its case and see if I can get the fittings off and do something more permanently, have it permanently hooked in to this, and maybe have a hydraulic or air push-in barb fitting for that, especially that because it's mains. Having that plugged in there and turn mains power on, it's definitely got some pressure behind it, and the other pump as well. I'd still have to, when I'm running the other pump, which I have done already, I've had to have the tap on sort of just cracked on, so it's not giving full pressure to the fitting because I know it's going to blow out. But I already broke one of them playing around with it when I first got it, so I need to get on the Coleman website or go into a store and see if they sell spares at least for that. But that's it for the gas heater. Again, it sits here perfectly. I don't have to, I can sleep in there around it. I don't have to pack it away at the end of the night. Pack the shower tent away in the morning when it's dry, and you're good to go. So definitely worth the investment. I was going to try and mount it in up on top of the battery, but I think just for ease and to get a bit of airflow through it when it is working, I think that's the perfect spot for it. And if worst case, again, you are camping down the river or something, it's only yocky strapped in, so you can take it out, go and sit on the ground next to your shower tent over by a tree somewhere, so you haven't got the water through camp. And yeah, having a shower out the bush, it's really not any easier than that. Since the fires are going through, the crews have come down and made some good access to the creek and that, so no, not all the way down, but things you can do with a shovel. Look at that. Got to be trout in here somewhere. So head upstream a bit and just flick some worms and see what we can find. Probably should mention too, the water's about 5 degrees. It's really chilly. Oh. We'll put some more worms on here. The only problem with using such small worms and such a small hook, as soon as you start dragging the bait over the rocks and that, soon scrapes them off. Come on, sacrificial wormy. Not trying to thread yarn through a needle. Thread through a needle, threading a needle, whatever that term is. You see the worms are that tiny and the hook's that small, but most of the time up here in these little streams you're only going to catch little trout, good little pan-sized trout and that, so your cod hook with decent worms hanging off it isn't going to work here. And we're about to have a visitor. Come on, Spots, in you come. Come on. Don't you knock that camera over. What do you reckon? You gonna help me catch a fish? Probably going to have pneumonia by Monday if the way this is happening. Water being so cold, but what do you reckon, Rox? Roxy, what do you reckon, hey? Fishing dog. You gonna try and catch a fish? Yeah. Such a fantastic spot. Alright. Oh, let's go have another go. Blackberries. Speaking of blackberries, look at that. Big juicy blackberries. Yummo. That's why all the rosellas and other art. You'll knock that camera over, dog, and you'll be dinner tonight. Joking, of course, but still. Alright, let's go. You stay there, no swimming. Stay there. Hey, fishy, 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 fishy. Where are you going? There's the fish. There's the fish. Ah, get away from that camera. Ah, get away from that camera. Don't work with animals, don't work with kids.
Don't film me,
First
I don't
time.
know what I'm doing.
Yeah, that means you'll catch a fish first fry. Hey, I'm going to get in here. Run. You can't hop up there. Ah, well, no fish in there. We'll might go upstream a bit and find another fishing spot. See if we can find some more fish. Rightio, welcome back to the Budget Kitchen. Something different. I had this given to me by a friend, thanks Kush. Backcountry cuisine, your freeze-dried stuff. I understand hiking, you're going in, that in a bag with some water, boil your water, and you've got a meal. This is a roast lamb and vegetable mix. We're gonna give it a go. Not so much budget cooking. The price tag on this is $12.95. Best before 30th of Jan 2023, so we've still got a bit over a year. Again, hiking, I can understand it. Maybe even on the motorbike, I can understand it too, especially if you're doing a longer trip. You don't want to have an esky with ice or refrigeration, but we'll boil some water up and see how it goes. What we got? I wonder if there's no line on the outside with your fill height, so I wonder what the inside looks like. No. What have we got here? Oh, a bit of freeze-dried. I'll get a big bit. Lamb. Instructions. Tab and pouch inside, pipe and base stand, pour in water as directed to... Pour in water as directed. Directed to where? There is no indication line for how much water to add. No. All I can think, you got a secondary set of tear line or tear marker there. Oh, nymphs, go away nymphs. Might just add a little bit of water, and if I need to add a little bit more, we'll do it. So, boil a little bit extra if I got some extra left over for coffee in the morning that won't mind. Put the lid on it, keep the bugs out. Alright. There they are. Now for some noise. All that's going there. Where is it? I'll get them. No markings on the packet, so I got no idea what's in it. But yeah, I don't know. Doesn't say anything about not adding it. Doesn't say to add it, so poor instructions. We'll let this boil up and I'll get back to you in about 50 seconds. Rightio. Get some lights on. There we go. So it does say how much water to add on the back, even though it's a stuck-on sticker. That little grey, the little brown pack is mashed potato. I don't know why they have to be in the same packet, but yeah, water should have been added to them separately, so I've stuffed up already, but we'll see. 110 mils in this and 130 in that, so half a cup and half a cup, so we want a full cup of water. So get that back on, and we'll add some water to it. While that's cooking away, and I'll get to this in a little bit, BCF, have them for $5. Mainly been using the spoon for an egg flipper in the little egg frying pan. Oh, nymphs. Die bugs. Yeah, $5 from BCF. Got one on the bike, got one in the ute now, so we're going to use that in a minute. It's short, but I'll get to the point in a minute. Alright, so that water's boiled again. So, about a cup. Unfortunately, the measuring indicators in this are mils and not things, so there's half a litre in there. So we want about half of it. About that. I'll move that out from under the canopy just so it doesn't. There we go. So, get a bit of a mix. Oh. Yeah, rightio. Seasoning, gonna have to add seasoning to it. I'll add a little bit more water. Again, if you use this stuff all the time, you're gonna know exactly how much to add to it. But it's there. We'll zip lock it. A lot easier zip locking warm bags. Try doing that for frozen stuff. So, oh, it's starting to expand. All right, sit that there. 10 minutes, they reckon. So we'll come back in 10 minutes and see if we've got some food. Plan B. Plan B. Rightio, so we're nearing the end of our 10-minute mark. We'll get a little bit of stir. I've done some research. It's too expensive unless you're going to do it commercially to buy yourself a freeze dryer. I've seen some YouTube reviews of people. Thank you, cockies. The ambience. Putting food in the bottom of the freezer for a few months to freeze dry it that way. I'm not that desperate. Again, I can see if you're hiking, the nutrients and that you're going to get from this. You can get your proteins, all that sort of stuff. The ingredients that you need to get yourself through. That's a mosquito. Get away. To get through tonight and hike the next day. But yeah. For in the ute where I've got the fridge, the motorbike where for overnight trips I've got the esky. I think I can do it better. Air quotes better. I have found if you have your sort of soup mix or stew mixes, buying your packets of jerky, cutting them up into little pieces, throwing them with it and cooking it and letting it rehydrate that way works really good. So that's one way to get around dehydrating food. But when I've got the fridge, when I've got cooling, I think I can do better, and I'm going to strive the next couple episodes, maybe the next episode, to take this concept and make it cheaper. As I said, $12. I was in BCF, which is a outdoor adventure shop sort of place, fishing, boating, camping. I think I seen them in there the other day. They were pushing $17 for that. When you're paying $17 for a feed, you're going away for a night. That'll fill the hole as well. So yeah, all right, that's pretty much it. So let's crack her open. It doesn't look that appetizing, really, but proof is in the pudding. Now, I'll come back to this. A lot of the videos I watch are hiking videos. As I mentioned before, last season, Scotty Goes Walkabout, Eric Off Track is another one I watched as well, and a couple other videos. They're always, oh, get the titanium extended spoon forks so you can eat that. That's a single piece of rubbish. Clearly it says on the packet, tear here. I'm going to make a meal of it, so I'll get a knife. Tear here to make a bowl. Like that. Look. It's a bowl. Throw that in the bin. That's going to work. So oh, it looks like cement, which is probably another bonus too. A lot less toilet trips while you're out in the bush, but that's definitely mashed potato. Might need something else. There's that. Definitely needs that. Won't go to the big hole though. About that much. Again, as fill the hole. That's better. Hot. Boil the water, 10 minutes to stay. 90 cents. Yeah. Bit of extra spice, seasoning. Tastes alright, but yeah, I think I can do a better job without paying $15, $12, $13, $17, whatever. Being a lamb, it's probably dearer, but yeah. Hell, $1 tin of $1 tin of spaghetti will do the job as well. So I'm going to finish this and go to the drawing board and see if I can do it better. Now, better as in cheaper. We'll see what the nutritional value is like, but yeah. A lot of peas and corn. If you don't like peas and corn, every spoon's got it. So that's it for this edition of the Budget Kitchen, and yeah, we'll get back to the trip. I still gotta get a softer mattress for this thing, but yeah. Anyway, the view. Room with a view. Creek's just down there. As you can see, a lot of this area was gutted by fire a couple of years ago. There's a rosella over in the tree there, but I can't zoom into it. Oh, here it comes. Nice colours, nice birdie. So I'll get the drone up later and show you devastation from above. When it regrows like this, it's real hard to move through the bush. All the gum scrub and that grows back real thick. Yeah, anyway, I gotta make some coffee. Morning. I'll get some coffee on. New little containers. Store better in the ute. Oh. You got your ball. You found the ball. Ready? Oh, what a morning. Just something good about rolling over, opening the side of the ute up. Rosellas. And just seeing this out the window. Then of course here we are in the middle of summer and pyjamas are on again. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to enjoy this nice warm coffee and I'll check back in soon. Unlike the other reserves up there, you do have a notice board here with a bit of information on Buffalo Valley and Buffalo River. Again, all your sort of bird species you find up here. We had some possums come in last night, the timber industry that worked the land, and a bit of a mud map. Here we are between Dongdadale and Abbey Rivers. Abbey Vale, it's up here somewhere anyway. So that's that side. A bit more on here. Oh yeah, a bit about camping. So yeah, McIver's next one up, and you got Abbey Yards picnic as well. And then here where Blades there, Tea Tree and Manor Gum, which are good spots. So again, pause it, freeze frame, whatever you want to do. Have a bit of a read of that. Forward driving, I know there's your distances too between the camp spots. So we wouldn't have been far from Abbey Yard picnic area yesterday. I went for a bit of a drive up there and had a look, but decided to turn around and come back. So, and it's all two-wheel drive access in there too. There's little bits of tar sections past the camps to keep dust down from campers, but it's all dirt all the way in, and it's all two-wheel drive access. So, yeah. You do have to be careful in the high country too of pets, or dogs I should say. You're not bringing your cat or your budgerigar out here. They're doing 1080 baits at the moment to try and control foxes. So they don't put the baits within 1 kilometre of these campgrounds. But knowing that, a diseased fox could come into camp, could die near you. Your dog goes and eats it or plays around with it. You're gonna probably going to be going home without a dog. So yeah. One last look at the picturesque campground. The river down there gurgling over the rapids and the birds chirping. Unfortunately no fish were caught on this trip, but luckily for us, some of the fishing club members had been out fishing the week before and got some nice Murray cod, yellow belly and redfin to cook up in the barbecue. And to finish it off, a lot of the local blackberry bushes were in full fruit and we carefully picked some, staying away from anything that had been sprayed, or those prickly thorns. Well, that was the Buffalo River. Unfortunately, turn off. Unfortunately, no fish caught. A bit sad, but anyway, that's what happens. Good little spot. We've been about an hour and 20 minutes from home, so something nice and close. I was going to do it on my motorbike, but thought, hey, going up there for 2 nights for the fishing club, so or take the ute. That way I got the shower and better bed and that sort of stuff as well. And to this day, I still haven't slept in the hammock yet. Had it set up over New Year's down the river, and the kids spent a night each in the hammock, but I've still not slept in the hammock, so we're going to have to change that. Maybe next trip we'll go somewhere on the motorbike down the river or something for a fish, and yeah, get the hammock out and see if we can spend a night in it without the dog. So episode 1 done. Gonna do get out, try and do a bit more travelling this year, this season, and end it with a trip either Birdsville or Unadilla by the end of the season. So fingers crossed, that'll come at about Easter time. And yeah, again, like last season, thanks for watching. Don't have to hit notifications. You go to YouTube, you'll see my videos up or not. If not, go for a look. But I don't want your emails or messages being spammed whenever I post a video up. Watching your time. I hope you had fun coming along with me. Bit of a short video again, not too much in front of the camera, just because, again, going away at the fishing club, so not really solo trip away. So I guess that's it. I've been Brad. Thanks for joining me again on this budget adventure up to Lake Buffalo and Buffalo River, and I'll catch you all next episode.